anyway.
Not yet, because they are playing the opening right now. When that's over, you are gonna be starting. So,
Guys, look smart.
okay, action.
Hello, I am novice Ben Chorley, and I am 11.
Hello, I'm 14-year-old Samanin Griffin Clark.
Anyone else?
Introduce yourselves, come on.
I
Introduce.
am novice Sammy Smith White. I'm 11. That's it.
I am Phoenix Clark and I'm 10 years old.
I am Samanin Zander Chorley and I'm 8 years old and I'm the youngest one out of all of them.
Okay.
You boo.
Today, me and Griffin are going to be finishing our story about Kunyai that we did on Wednesday, and Zander and Phoenix are going to be finishing their Buddha story.
I haven't even.
How about we start with your story first?
He didn't do a story yet.
Yeah. So, what we got up to last time, what was it?
Well, he was
We
making a
got
bed.
up to recap.
Recap. So basically, Kunya is a farmer.
Yeah.
Dad curses. She wants forgiveness. She gets forgiveness now, and she is a maid also. And she meets a nun, a master nun.
Learns meditation,
Learns meditation.
becomes good at it, gets forgiveness from father.
Yeah, meets Buddha as well during the process. And Long Pa.
And Long Pa,
Meets
who
Long Pa.
says, what took you so long?
Yeah, that, and then makes a bed. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
She fixed her bed.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to
So let's start
Long
from that, right? Okay.
Pa
Okay.
has died, but before he died, he said to he taught Kunyai all his teachings and told her to wait in this temple for his predecessor.
Okay. So basically, he started teaching her everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened after that?
1 year later, the master nun died as well,
Her first teacher, right?
her first teacher.
Okay. And how did she die? Do you remember?
Cancer.
Was it cancer?
Yeah.
He said cancer. He
He
told
said
me. He told me. Give credit.
Yep, give him credit.
Okay.
Well, that's good. And then what else after that?
Well, I think I'm sure she meets Long Pa, right?
Long Pa Tama. Yeah,
Long
Long
Pa.
Pa Tamajayo,
Okay, well that will be sometime later.
who is
isn't it?
Long Pa's predecessor.
So could you tell him about the successor that she's waiting?
I'll do
A little bit. He's
So-
giving some background.
The successor is apparently supposed to have a bright radiance around him,
Yeah.
apparently. And I think he's going to be supposed to be smart, right?
Singuri.
Yeah.
Singur.
And from
Yeah,
Singapore.
Singuri. Yeah, that's it. That's a province, right?
Yes.
Province, okay.
Okay, so and we go on with how Sander.
And she was waiting for a very long time. Thank you. Waiting for a very long time.
What did
And
she do during the wedding?
I think,
She meditated.
And yes,
guess who was who?
Yeah.
She was looking for the successor, right?
come seeking her help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And helped people.
Yeah. How did she help? Do you remember?
Meditating.
Yeah.
Oh, and I swear, along the way, she met this sort of science guy, and there was a wife, and the wife pretty much brought the science guy to Kun Yai, and he was like, if you're so good, prove to me that that your meditation really works. And then she's like, okay, she meditates for 5 minutes or so. Oh no, wait, no, I need to restart. He said, when I was peeing next to the temple, I saw a ghost come out of the ground. The earth split open, and she
A
was like,
figure come out the ground.
yeah, figure, whatever, a figure.
He said it was really tall and skinny.
It was a figure that was very tall and skinny. I know what that was already. It just boom comes out, okay.
And the ground split open, it flew out.
And then he.
Angry ghost.
He's trying to say something.
Bread.
He's trying to say something.
Bread.
You know, you guys explain. I give up. You guys explain. I give up.
So basically,
You need to do it loud enough so the mic can pick it up.
he said, if you're so good,
He said that
If he's so good, tell me what I saw when I was peeing next to the temple. So she
sat down and
she meditated for like 5 minutes, and then she said it was your cousin that stole money from the temple, and then a couple days later,
I think it was months, wasn't it?
months later, he came back, just gave her a basket. You were right.
He
just
said,
walked off.
no,
But he was
she
like-
gave it to me and I still don't believe you.
Yeah.
What?
That's very good. Well,
Could I have
so
that
what
back?
happened after Kunjai met the successor? Who is he?
He kept on going to college, and he wanted to shave his head, run off,
No,
become a monk,
ordain.
ordain.
Oh, that's fast.
oh no, before that, when he was young, like about.
Okay, let's talk about his
So
background.
basically,
How about we start with the background first? Everyone,
Okay.
start the idea. Go ahead, finish. Start with the background.
he went to school,
His dad loved him.
and then he was so bright that
Everyone wanted to buy him off his dad, here,
I don't.
adopt.
and then his dad didn't allow that because he wouldn't be able to see him again. And then when he was at school, he liked to he was strange because he didn't play like the rest of his.
Yeah, he loved books. This is what he did in the marketplace. He used to read
Wait, all
a
of the
page
shops
of a book,
have the exact same
Yeah.
books.
exact
So he
same
would
book,
read a page
and go on to the next one.
Remember
keep on
the-
reading.
and read.
So he loved to listen to the Dharma teachings, and then he used to say something like, "Why are we born?"
Yeah,
And then he said,
got
like-
Who am I?
Interested
And,
in
and he said he
the
would.
rebirth cycle, death and life, how we were born, all them questions.
Very
Then
good.
he said, "Who am I?" And he also said, like, "Where do we go after we die?" And then he wanted to find that out. So
she-
then he
he
went
found
to-
out about Kunyai
Yep.
and
He went to the temple
Yeah,
one
she-
day, and then
request to
request
Kunyai
Kunyai.
saw he was the one she was waiting for,
But she was busy at the time, so
Yeah,
didn't
she
really
was
get to meet
and
him.
she thought it wasn't right
Yeah.
to have
So,
him
a
ordained.
day
Yeah.
later,
So he requested to ordain. Kunyai said no, but go to
Until he
university.
until he finished.
Yeah.
He's already going to university.
Yeah, until he finishes university.
But one day in the summer,
In summer holidays,
he was very bored with his dad. He wanted
So he
to go
snuck
back.
out.
He snuck out. He went on a
Bus.
bus to
and they
Kunyai.
got to the temple.
Yeah, and then his dad came looking for him. He said, if you don't come back, I won't pay for your
Tuition.
What?
Tuition, supporting.
Support
you.
I won't
But
support
Kunyai,
you.
he chose Kunyai,
Right,
and
then
Kunyai supported him. And then,
So they have like a very close relationship. Like,
Yeah.
so he
Okay.
finished university and ordained as a monk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
then a man gave, a woman gave a bit of land to.
No, they went out looking for land to build a temple.
And the cheapest price.
No, for free.
That's the cheapest price.
Yeah, that's the cheapest price. Because it was someone's birthday. the
No,
land
they
was
went out
birthday.
looking, but they couldn't find anyone for free. And then they came across their final place. There's someone. They asked how much it was for the land, so
And-
they could
Because
build a
it was his
temple.
birthday.
But and she
woman.
said, "Today is lucky day because it's my birthday. You can have it for free."
wow, so they finally get the land, right?
So they finally got land
But
to
they
build.
only had a little bit of money.
They had about £80.
Very good.
Yep.
What happened?
No, actually £95.
No, they had 80. It said. No, they had 90. Yeah, they had 90.
95. No, 90p.
I don't know.
90p.
But he
90p.
Then let's
They
go
have
in.
less than 100, okay?
Okay, okay.
They started
like building. They started to dig like a lake out.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
There's a canal around the boundaries,
They
so
always
they dug
had a
it.
river, so they dug deeper to make it a canal.
For the temple, they built a temple that looked like a Christian church
No,
or
it
a
looked-
chapel,
Yeah.
They
like a
thought so, there
chapel,
wasn't.
and nobody liked the design. But
because-
after a while, they got used to it.
Yeah.
And what happened
For
after
a
they
while.
got used to it?
They got an award.
Yeah.
They got an award?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
award?
The most modern looking building.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Very nice.
Kunyai
You
also
should
helped
stop
plant
pranking everyone on the
trees.
screen.
Helped plant trees.
What happened when she helped plant the trees? She gets ill?
Did you?
You,
Get ill?
you remember the video?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
So what was the question?
She was ill.
Oh.
Planting the tree, right?
Yeah.
They thought she has a disease.
I swear. So I think she was like really tired, wasn't she?
Yeah, she got really tired.
And she couldn't move from her bed.
Yeah. Slowly over time, I forgot like what between planting the trees and Kinyai's death. Kinyai's death.
Kunyai died not too long after.
20 years
Yeah,
ago.
about not too long after planting the trees. But today, Long Potamachayo is still
Yeah.
alive.
He's 80 right now.
Yeah.
But he hides away because he's so famous.
Yeah.
He hides away in the big temple trying to get away
Yeah.
from people.
And I
because
think-
he doesn't like flashing lights because his
Blinding
eyes,
lights.
he always have to wear glasses.
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses because the sun affects his eyes too
Yeah.
much.
I think now we're going to hand over to Xander and Phoenix
Yeah.
to continue their Buddha story.
Oh, I see. So we can get to listen to Buddha's story. That's very good. Well, we got some time.
Yes.
Let's enjoy them. All right, are you ready?
What are you going to do then, Sam?
Why is it pointing at
We need the recap.
The camera's been moving on its own. I just
Stop.
Phoenix, we need to do the
You're
recap.
the most.
Hey
We need
guys,
to do the recap.
guys, your eyes on the screen.
Watch, that's gonna move.
Okay, let me start. You want to switch it? You want to switch the seat?
No, we just give him a microphone.
I want to sit next to Phoenix.
Okay.
Can I sit next to Phoenix?
Switch. All right.
The camera moved.
Yeah, it's moving right now.
God,
Hello. Recap.
So, can you give us a recap of the Buddha story that you left last time?
Queen Maya, she had a dream that a white elephant gave her a white lotus.
That's the whole
And then
Where do you
she had
stop?
to go back to her hometown.
yeah.
To give birth
But she stopped halfway.
at Deer Park
Okay.
to give birth, and she gave
She
birth.
gave birth standing up, holding a tree.
And the
Very
baby,
important part.
and the baby walked on 7 lotus flowers,
Okay.
and said a speech.
Wait.
This is my last one.
That's the whole story. Where did we stop last time?
We forgot.
When he went to looking for the teachers.
Oh yeah.
He looked for teachers.
So he
looked for 2 masters.
This is their stories.
So he searched for 2 masters. He found out their teachings didn't feel right, and then after he finished all their teachings,
They offered to make him like the king of the community, like
no,
That's already passed.
well, and then he went to the village to get some food by using the bowl,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, the bowl.
they gave him food. Then he meditated under a tree.
No, what he
Then
did
somebody
before,
came from the palace, offered him.
what he did before all of that, when he got the food, he like mixed it into like a soup with all the food.
Yeah.
He mixed it into like a soup.
Okay. Can he eat it well?
no, because he was a prince originally.
Very good. So,
He only got top of the cuisine.
well, let's off the chart a little bit. Did you ever try something like that on your ordination?
No.
You did?
I'm
But it matters on what you
my
get
chips
if
in
you'll like
milkshake.
it.
I can't go deeper than dipping my chips in milkshake.
I see.
Ew.
There will be 2 more days for you.
It's salty, creamy,
Oh, come on. You dropped your
Chip.
gobstopper.
and you're still eating it. It's the same thing.
You just your gobstopper. Yeah, but I cleaned it. I cleaned it.
Yeah. He washed it. He washed it. That's a point.
Let's just carry on.
Gobstopper in the
Okay,
toilet.
I don't think this is.
Talking about
No,
gobstoppers
no, no,
now.
no. Let's continue the story. Okay, all right.
Buddha story.
After he had the food,
He meditated.
did he met anyone after that?
Yes, someone from the palace. He tried to
Who is
offer.
he? Is he the king?
The king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The king came and since he was really calm and meditative,
They bowed
he
him 3
offered
times.
him the throne.
No, they bowed him 3 times.
Yeah, he bowed him 3 times. Then he said to offer him to the throne, but
Oh wait, it's
Prin-
not the king of. It's not
Sushada.
his dad. It's a king of
The
a different
Buddha.
kingdom. Offered his throne because he thought his cousin tried to take it or something, fighting between their kingdom.
and also after that he offered him the throne, but the Buddha refused.
And he declined
And
because
turned him into the first monk, I think.
No.
because he said he was committed to being a monk now. And then
Then he went on his own, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened after that? He looking for teachers or what?
No, he didn't.
Then he was
Days.
Ascetic.
Yes. What happened with the 5 ascetics? Who are they? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, the 5 brothers. He went. The 5 brothers followed him and attended with his needs,
Food, water, massage?
food, water. But he started to starve himself, clenching his teeth together,
Doing self-mortification
squishing his tongue against his palate,
and holding his breath
holding his
and
breath,
starving.
starving.
and then
5
the
days
bu-
later, he learned the middle path, not starving.
The middle
himself.
path of the meditation.
The middle way.
Not
guys
yet.
before
Not
that
yet.
they touched him on the torso, and they said when they touched him near the stomach, they could feel his ribs. I mean his spine through the other side. And then when they touched his arm, his hair fell out, and
I
then
think you're talking about another person.
Okay, continue. Yeah. And then what?
they didn't want to help him anymore.
Yeah,
So
they
they
just
just went.
So they just left him and just walked away.
No, because he started to eat properly and eat healthy.
And they thought he was going to go back to the palace.
That technique was useless.
The middle way.
It's not the
And
middle
he
way.
found out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, he learned that you shouldn't be practicing unrestrained passion or something, and you shouldn't be doing self-mortification, like torturing yourself either. He tried the middle way, I think it was called.
Yes. Machima Patipatha. And then what happened after that? Thunder. Remember?
I can explain again.
So finish. Go ahead. Oh.
So then they ran off, and then
He on his own?
he was on his own, and he got some food
From who?
from the lady.
Who gave him honey milk rice.
Yes.
I forgot her
He
name.
gave him a golden plate.
A
He
golden
went to-
tray is
A golden
basically-
tray. He went to the lake. He said, if it floats against the stream, I will become the Buddha. Floats down the stream, I won't. And then it magically floated.
But then it sank and then hit a Naga's head.
It's
Yeah, he
go
went
against-
Caesar.
it's
And
go
then
against
this
the stream
Naga
and
went
then
back
falling
to-
down, right?
Yeah, and then it hit like.
There wasn't it. If it sinks,
And
he'll
then
fail,
the
and if
Naga-
it goes against the river,
Then the Naga
he
said.
will succeed.
Then the Naga said,
The Buddha?
"There's going
This
to
is-
be a Buddha
This
to
is
come."
where the lake. This is where the lake, other Buddhas became enlightened.
Okay. And then after that, what happened? Did he met anyone? Yeah.
Farmer,
Yeah. 2 farmer, right?
yeah. 2 farmers, I think.
Did they
What
give
did
him
he-
straw?
just
Yeah,
straw?
they gave him hay. I'm
How
pretty
many?
sure. A big bunch.
8.
8 bales.
8.
It's straw.
I think he vowed to himself to not ever sit off of that and
Yeah.
magically turn into
And
a
then he
lotus
made
sitting
this
on
like
the
chair under the tree for him to meditate.
Yeah, he started to meditate, but this evil
God.
Mara.
Mara, okay.
Mara on like elephants and other
Yeah, he
people
had a big
came to
army.
attack.
He
Yeah,
returned.
he kept on attacking him, but the Buddha was meditating so good that he had like a shield around him.
I don't want to do this
So
anymore.
he became enlightened.
Yeah, and so everything that hit him became flowers. Yeah.
He started like the goddess of the earth used a big tidal wave to wipe out everyone.
That's very powerful wave, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But
Now he-
nothing
He
happened.
became enlightened and went back to the five brothers. But they said we shouldn't stand up for them because he went back to the palace. But they thought he went back to the palace, but he didn't. So they didn't.
They said
and
we
then-
shouldn't stand up to welcome
But
him.
they did stand up to welcome him.
Yeah, kind of. Only some of them.
They said they'd show no interest.
And then the oldest one became the monk, became the first enlightened monk. The second day, another one. The third day, another one. All five brothers in 5 days turned into monks.
All I remember was that the eldest monk was called Anya Gotanya.
And didn't he die before he was enlightened?
No, he was the one who predicted when he was born.
No, the teacher died. Both the teachers died later. Damn it, why did I spoil it?
Yeah, they both died before they were enlightened.
No, the oldest one was the one that predicted he'd become the Buddha.
Yeah, Anya Gotanya.
And then the other one predicted him to become like an end-ruling king or the Buddha, and then another monk, another
No,
shaman.
only one person predicted
No.
he'd become Buddha.
First, when he was born, another one came. First, when he became first when he became a baby, the king invited the royal shaman to guess the baby's future. He said, an end-ruling king that rules the world, or a Buddha. And then he invited all the other monks. They said all the other things. And then another one just said, he'll become the Buddha with 4
No, the
sons.
last one said
I mean,
he will become the
Anya
Buddha.
Gotanya.
so yeah, Godanya, okay. He got to learn from the Buddha, right?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Wait, I forgot. But when he became enlightened, both the teachers died. If they just waited a little bit longer,
Like one was a
7
week and the other one was one day.
Yeah.
They would rather be
So
enlightened.
that the Buddha went to
would've
look
been
for the
enlightened.
other 5 that what once taking care of him,
because
right?
he knew, because he unlocked the 3 things. I forgot.
Okay. Never mind that. I think our time is up. We should about to go to our chanting
Let's
now,
get
but your
talking.
story has come to the conclusion when the Buddha already attained his Buddhahood.
Then we need to take a shower.
After.
Okay.
All right. So I think we should end at this a good time to end now. So how about it's on the screen.
Hello and goodbye. Yeah, and all summoning of what Pratama.
And part 3 of the Lord Buddha story will be.
What do you mean part 3? There is no other one.
Yeah.
Sammy,
one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, because I'm
We're leaving on Sunday.
all right. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully, you haven't say anything.
That's all we could do on the Buddha story. Sorry, we couldn't finish.
Goodbye from me again. Thank you.
Bye, 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 bye. Okay, how do? How do you turn this thing off?
Here, give it to me.
เรียนเชิญทุกท่านตั้งใจกล่าวคำนอบน้อมสรรเสริญคุณของพระรัตนตรัยด้วยการสวดมนต์ทำวัดเย็นโดยพร้อมเพรียงกันนะครับ
โยโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธโยโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธสวากขาโตเยนะภะคะวะตาธัมโมสุปฏิปันโนยัสสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆธัมมังยังภะคะวันตังสัทธัมมังสัสสังฆังอิเมหิสักการเรหิยะถารหังอาโรปิเตหิอภิปูชยามะสาธุโลภันเตภะคะวะสุจิราภรินิพุตโตปิปัจฉิมาชนะตานุกัมปมานัสสะอิเมสการเรทุกขตาปันนาการะภูเตปฏิคันหาตุอัมหากังทีคารตังหิตายะสุขายะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวาพุทธังภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนัมมัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามิอันตถานิมยังตามขวันตังวาจายะอภิคายตุงปุพพาคณมการันเจวะพุทธานุสตินยัญจักกโรมะเสนะ